ready? Gotcha. After a week off, the boot sale is on. I'm up for it. I love this boot sale. Ian, master at pieces, part-time eBay reseller. I've only got 2 or 3 of these left in the season. Where's that all gone? So I've got to be out here looking for stuff to resell, not only next week, but stocking up for stuff for Christmas. See how we get on. There's Woody. How much for Woody?
How much for Woody, Dad?
I was asking 5.
5 for him, is it? Oh, no, he's good. Leave it there. Oh, thank you very much.
How much for the 5?
I was thinking 3?
Oh, yeah, 3 quid.
3? You're good with 3? Yeah, so I thought I was on to a winner with this one. I know he didn't have a hat, but I did not realise he had this massive crack all down the side of his head. That's going to be no good. Hang on a minute, look at this as well. Big hole in the front of him. Missing a finger. That is a shocker of a buy. Literally the first buy of the day. Confidence builder while I was there. But that is a waste of money. Oh, I was having a look at these Pumas, I was. Nice pair of running shoes, aren't they?
Yeah, they are nice.
How much are you doing your shoes for?
Those ones are £5.
So we're 5 for those. And there's some Vans there as well.
Yeah, those 5 as well.
5 as well, both for 10. I think, well, I'll leave those ones.
Yeah.
Or should I put them like that for you?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, like
Thank
that.
you.
But these ones are cool. I like those ones. D&D start set.
Sorry?
How much you doing the games for?
I'm going to have a look on
Yeah, have a look.
eBay.
Have a check on him. I'll do a loop and come back.
Yeah, no worries.
Look at all these resting belts. Yeesh. She's looking for the Velcro patches. I will leave those. Merrill, Echo, Callaway, Skechers. 4 pair of shoes. Let's see what we can get. Now they've a bit worn on the back. I'll get them ones. Yeah, just wondering how much your shoes were. For them, is it?
They've hardly been worn.
Yeah.
They look like they did £100 for those.
Yeah. Do you 5 for both?
6, I do 6.
6?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
They are not
Oh, are they small ones as well?
the same size as those, yeah.
Oh yeah, go on. That's
You can have those for 3 as well.
so 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah,
Yeah.
lovely.
Thank you very much. Brilliant. Thank you. Look at them. Some Nike Airs. Coming away at the back a bit. What size are those? Let's have a look. That one's there.
So basically you pump him up and then you expand him and he goes like all funny. He's good.
Very cool.
It's just a lot.
How much are you selling him for?
5.
5, is it?
Yeah. Show you.
And then, oh my
Suck
god,
him
look
out.
at that.
So you pump him up with that.
And then he goes full beast mode. That's
They're all 50
horrific.
pence by there for the ladies and then 20 pence for the kids. Thank you.
Very shoe heavy so far this morning, but that's what my eyes trained into. So that's what's popping out of me. I'm going to drop these shoes off back to the car, have a little reset, see what else we can see. Right, before we get back out in the field, I popped into the post office and did my usual Saturday morning post. And the lady in there said she had another bag of stuff for me to sell, completely unprompted. This is the same lady that gave me all that Commodore stuff to sell. Well, she gave me another bag for life full of stuff. It could be anything in here. What she's doing is she's clearing out her attic, the stuff that she doesn't want and she thinks is too good to go to the tip, she's just giving to me. She doesn't want any money for it. This was what was in there. A real retro joystick. It's probably from the Commodore. It probably went with all that set. I mean, there's the end on it. All a bit cracked. The plastic's all broke round it. I mean, it isn't the most fine of joysticks. Still pretty cool though. It's got to be worth a tenner, isn't it? This is definitely Commodore Amiga. Commodore Amiga 520. This is something you use to connect it to the telly, I think, from the little bit of research I've done. Worth about £8. 4 of these verbatim, what are they? 500 megabyte uncompressed, 1 gigabyte compressed. That's probably like a cartridge for the Commodore Amiga. I don't know. That generation of console was before my time. So all of this stuff, it just looks like old computing stuff. It could be anything. But these were cool. Walkie-talkie. Wide range receiver. Now this one I did try and test, but I opened the back up and it's actually missing a couple of these. You know, whether they've fallen out, corroded over time, I don't know. So I don't know if it's worth anything. I will have a look for parts, but there's no way I can test it because I can't power it up. But that's still pretty cool, isn't it? And then we got this, look. A couple of real retro walkie-talkies. 7 transistor solid state Skyphone walkie-talkies. Thing with these, I mean, they're so dusty. They've got the aerials on the top. They are missing the, yeah, they are missing the back casing, but that looks pretty good. We'll test that. Hang on. See if they power up. Ready? It's working. Testing. Can you hear me? That's cool, isn't it? And this other one works as well. 2 walk-in retro walkie-talkies. Don't know if they're worth anything. They've got to be worth at least a tenner, haven't they? I mean, we'll probably have a good go with them round here in the garden, just trying to talk to each other. That's good fun. And this thing, right, I have no idea what it is. It's really dusty. It's a Connections, look at that dial there. Connections satellite signal strength meter. No idea if it works, no way to test it. So that there is a Stranger Things starter kit in itself, isn't it? Look at all of that. I mean, it's really nice of her to be thinking of me, and you never know what she's going to pull out of her attic. Could be great stuff like that Commodore, could be a mixture of stuff like I've received today, but it's all for free. So I'm not going to turn it down. She's going to take it to the tip or the charity shop anyway. None of this is any good. That's where it's going to end up. Have a look at all of these. Dragons, different warriors. Unicorn. How much is that look for? £1 each for him? Let's have a look. How many have we got there? So I ended up just buying the whole box. I did go through and pick out all the Papa ones. Look at that rhino there. There was 11 Papa ones, which left like 5 or 6. These are early learning centre. Not much value in them, but he said I could have the whole box for 12 quid. Extra quid just for the plastic box for storage, that's worth it. And what I'll do, I'll end up looking these up individually, see if they're worth selling on their own, because there are some old ones. Look at that totem pole there. Whatever's not worth selling on its own, I'll bundle it and just get it gone. VTech Smile. Hi guys, how's it going? How much you selling your VTech?
This £2.
£2? Yeah, £2 sounds good. Yeah.
This is an extra controller, that's why it's randomly. The other one's in there.
Oh, got you. Yeah, got you.
We were using that the last couple of months, but much hard coated the arguments.
Yeah, I can see that. Hey, thank you very much.
Thank you.
There you go, £2.
Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Same to you. So a couple of videos ago, I sold a load of these games. I bundled them together. They only went for about £1 each. But this is the game system with an extra control pad as well. There's also a little pen pad thing there. For £2 for all of it? Well, I was going to say it's safe, isn't it? Assuming that it works. They are pretty hardy things. Now, I didn't have my camera on when I picked this up, but I have sold one of these before, and I've seen George Ross recently has sold one as well, made in Italy. It is like a pasta machine. Put in the handle, turn it around, and then all the pasta goes through the various shapes. I paid £3 for that. It's really heavy. It doesn't have the box mind. Even if it's not worth anything, the kids would be happy just to roll a load of Play-Doh through that anyway. And shout out Steve and Christy, who sorted me out with this old school PlayStation 1. They had it in the car, they kept it for me. Inside we've got South Park. Comes with a control. Doesn't have a power lead, but I can source one of them off eBay. I'll get this one up and running. Moment of truth. Turns on, that's a good sign. We have life. Oh, also a cool Tarzan game too. And then on their stall as well, they had a Bumblebee. I bought a few Transformers off of them a couple of weeks ago. £4 each. This will go straight into the collection as well. A couple of other bits I didn't show you. Shout out David and Marcus doing their thing today. Hooked me up with this cool Tops on Demand sealed product. I'll open that when we're at the Cardiff Card Show next week. I also found this Double Dragon Spectrum game. It does have one cassette. I don't know if it's all complete. I didn't even check if that's the right cassette. I bought it for the artwork really, but that was only £1. So if it's not all in there, it's only £1. It's not the end of the world. This was cool. Need to do some more research into this. It's a Decepticon. It looks like a set of armor. It looks like another one should go in there. That was only £1.50. I'll see if I've got the one that should go in there. That's probably going to end up in the collection. But the find of the day. Build up, build up. Check this. G1 Galvatron. Boxed. The condition of the box is horrific. The ends come off. Doesn't have any of the foam or the styrofoam inserts. Transformer is not complete. Doesn't have the orange bit on the top. Need to put batteries in, see if he's working. But the one I've got of that already is absolutely wrecked. It cost a tenner. So actually I probably paid up a bit for that. Look at the graphic on the back though. That is going to make a really nice display piece anyway. Once I've tidied it up a little bit. Alright, let's see if he still works. He does.
That's nice.
So it's Friday and sales have slowed down a little bit compared to the rest of the week. It's back to normal. 4 sales today. Let me show you. First sale is this pair of 2014 Nike Tempo boots. I really love these. They've got quite a traditional style on the outside and then a bit of splash of white on the inside. Lovely pair of boots, UK size 10, molded stud pattern. These aren't the top end, but they've hardly been used. With this type of stud, you can tell when they've been really used because this all starts to fray. No sign of that on here. These were filthy when I picked them up, so the seller only sold them for £2. I've cleaned them up, I've polished them up, and they look decent. I listed these up for 35 quid, right, plus postage, and I've had 6 or 7 offers on about the £20 mark. They're worth more than that. Declined all of them. But I sent out 5% offers today. Someone accepted. They've gone for just under £35 plus postage. Nice pair of boots. Next sale, we've got this vintage Garfield in his golfing gear. There's his club there. This is one of the 1981 Dakin ones. Reasonable condition, bit of fading on the fur at the back, a few little scratches on the eyes, but nothing too drastic. That's gone for £15 plus postage. I've got a raw football sticker. When I say raw, it means it's not graded. That is it there. Literally an unstuck sticker. It's from the Premier League 2000 album by Merlin. It's a super refractor sticker and it's David Beckham. Not in the best condition. Lots of kind of edge wear. It's all starting to curl a little bit. Can't remember what I paid for this. I would have bought this 18 months ago maybe. It's been hanging around for ages. I've had it listed up for 15 quid all in. Someone made me an offer 12 quid all in. It's going on the global shipping program over to America, that one. And the final sale, I bundled together these 2 Expanse books, number 7 and number 8. Those have gone for £8 plus postage and I paid £1 each. I do have number 1, 2, 3 and 4, but I've listed them up really high because I've started to read number 1 and I'm really getting into it. So I don't really want that book set to sell. But then if it sells for the really high amount, I'll probably just go back on eBay and buy the books individually when I get to them. You know what I mean? But yeah, I thought I'd sell them because I've got a lot of reading to get onto book number 7 and book number 8. Saturday and Sunday sales has been a bit of a mixture. There's actually a fair few gaming items here, which is rare for me. But let me take you through the more conventional ones first. We've got a red Power Ranger. This is from the Dino Charge era of Power Rangers. Key thing about this, got the sword and also got this little shoulder piece here. Because it's got those 2, that has gone for £10 all in. Cool sale. Trackmaster now. We've got a Revolution. Tell that because it's got little spikes on the wheels at the back. Revolution James with tender, and I put in these 2 red carriages as one bundle. They've gone for £8 plus postage. Next up, we've got a couple of Funko Pops, and this first one is from my personal collection. Used to be up in the corner there until Megatron took its place. We have got the David Tennant Doctor Who 10th Doctor, number 221. Box is in pretty good condition, although a little bit dirty from where it has been up there. That's gone for just under £40 plus postage. Really pleased with that one. And this next one I picked up at the boot sale last weekend. I bought 9 Funko Pops for £30, so just over £3 each. This is Sirius Black from Harry Potter, number 16. Box is in I was going to say rough condition. It's not too bad. There is a bit of a dent at the top where something heavy has been put on top, but apart from that, it's not too bad. That has gone for £12.50 plus postage. A few little gaming bits now. PlayStation 2 game, Alone in the Dark. Would have paid 50p, something like that for this one. Manual and disc. That's gone for £6.50 free postage. 2 official Wii remotes now with official silicone sleeves. You can tell that because it's got the Wii written on the bottom there, and it's got Nintendo on the sleeve there. Those went for £17.50 plus postage. We tested these thoroughly because the last time I sold one of these, it worked for a little bit, but then it wouldn't connect. These ones definitely work. And you know what? I'm going to actually look for big Wii bundles because you can seem to pick them up quite reasonably at the boot sales. And if you can sell the controllers off for that amount of money, then yeah, maybe not one to just automatically gloss over. And the final sale was this blue Nintendo DSi, and I got the charger with it. It doesn't have a stylus, that's missing, and this is in pretty rough condition. I'll try and catch it in the light. All the corners are white in there. The screen, particularly at the bottom there, is really scratched, but I've described all of that, and it went for £25 plus postage. Not a bad price considering the condition. And I paid, I bought 2 of these for 20 quid. So yeah, I sold the first one off for 25 plus postage. That's gone for the same. That's pure profit. So all in all, a quietish Saturday and Sunday, but a nice bit of value there. So guys, really hope you enjoyed this video. Before we sign off, I want to say a massive congratulations to Connor, the Welsh poker picker. You've seen him on the channel a few times. We go out picking together, and I'm catching up with him next weekend at the Cardiff Card Show, but also to celebrate that he's hit 1,000 subscribers. So well done, Con. That was a good job, mate. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like and hit that subscribe, and I will catch up with you on Wednesday when we go around the charity shops to find some more stuff to resell on eBay. Catch you then.